Welcome back. The action continues at the state-of-the-art Buddh International Circuit, where the FMSCI National Racing Championship is underway. The fast and crafty have prevailed so far. Let's see what the next set of races brings to the board. There's a stark difference in setup when one runs cars on a track like the Buddh circuit. It was very different from what the drivers had been doing in Chennai and Coimbatore. But they were up to the task and were ready to take on the curves, elevation changes and blind corners of the Buddh circuit head on.
Oh man, incredible! The track is so fast, you don't realize how fast it is until you get in one of these cars. And I must say, when Jenson Button says that this is in the top 3 tracks in the world, I mean, I got to agree with him 100%.
It's absolutely brilliant circuit from a driver's point of view, and all of us drivers, we are really excited to come and drive here because it's a world-class circuit right in our own country.
I think the whole layout of the track is a very undulating track. So there are a lot of slopes, a lot of down slopes, and it's not until you kind of cycle around the track or walk the track that you really know the angle of degree of the slope.
Unlike Chennai and Coimbatore, it's not very bumpy, and so this is very smooth. I can use the curbs. It's a very wide track as well, so we have a lot of room to use.
Car racing categories, the first was the Toyota Etios Motor Racing Trophy. We had 4 races for this weekend at Buddh. That's basically another one-make kind of a championship for the newcomers.
The Toyota Etios Racing Series saw loads of talent on the grid. Championship leader and hot favourite Diljit Shaji of Thrissur started on pole and dominated the race from start to finish. Behind him, Akhil Rabindra had a tough time trying to hold off Abhinay Bikani and Varun Anekar. He finished 7.7 seconds behind Shaji. Bikani came in third. The last race of the Toyota EMR Trophy was a reverse grid start. Varun Anekar started on pole and drove consistently. Behind him, Akshay Gupta and Binoy Mandela were in a tussle. Diljit was back in the grid due to the reverse grid start, but he fought his way up to finish in 4th place. The points earned gave him the championship and he clinched the EMR Trophy ahead of Akhil Rabindra and Varun Anekar. All 3 drivers go on to race in the Vios Cup to be held in Thailand later this year.
Diljit has been the firm favourite, being a very experienced driver and a national champion in the Indian Junior Touring Car. So he was definitely the favourite. He did well. He won 2 races out of 4. And see, by the format, the way it is, you have reverse grid, so to work up from the back, it does take some taking. And the drivers have developed over the last 2 rounds of 8 races, and it shows that, you know, everybody is at the equal platform.
The next set of races was a combined grid for the Indian Touring Cars and the Indian Junior Touring Car categories, better known as the ITC and the IJTC. Race 1 saw Bigfoot Racing's and Leela Krishnan take a good start off the line. His closest competitor, Arjun Balu of Tiger Sport, who started on P2, had a bad start in his Vento. He also had a tough time holding off Leela's teammate, Sivaramakrishnan, who came in charging as they took the first corner. After the first 2 laps, Leela had taken a comfortable 2-second lead, and he kept the gap even though Balu's Vento clocked the fastest lap of the circuit in the second last lap. Leela Krishnan came in first, followed by Arjun Balu. A long 13.317 seconds later, Sivaramakrishnan came in third.
When I got to the first corner, I saw Arjun hadn't made any time on, any distance on me. So I went through the second and the third corner, and down the straight I saw I had a big lead. And I was expecting competition from Ramnaran and Shiva, because I thought they're the ones who were going to be challenging me for the lead. Then I didn't see anyone, I just took it easy. I don't think I had such an easy race in my life. It was just one Sunday drive. After this race, I won the championship. Irrespective of what happens in the next race, I've already won the championship. So that gives me the liberty to do what I want.
The top 5 drivers had a good start to race 2, and Leela Krishnan's superior car set him up nicely in the lead. followed by Balu, whose new car and lack of a closed ratio gearbox saw him struggle to catch up with the race leader. Sivaramakrishnan and V. Ram Narayan were all over Balu and passed him in the third and fourth lap respectively. Leela won the race but was given a 15-second penalty for a jump start, and he was moved back to third behind Ram Narayan in second and Sivaramakrishnan in first. Leela Krishnan backed the ITC Championship after his race 1 win. Balu was second and Ram Narayan third. Firoz Khan was crowned the IJTC champion and signed off in style with a win in race 2. Sharon Chandran was second in the championship and race 1 winner Anand Pithawala was third.
Well, I actually finished 12.8 seconds in front of the second place, but unfortunately I had a jump start, in the sense I didn't jump the start, the car actually moved. By the regulations, I was penalized 15 seconds, and hence I finished third.
It was a battle to hold these guys back, I think 2-3 laps, but then at the end of on one lap, in the middle of the straight, the revs wouldn't go over 7.6, 7.7, and then they just went by. We were much quicker going into the corner, way quicker than them, climbing all over them, but then there was no way to pass because once the straight came and they nailed it, they were just pulling away from me. And then because I was driving in the air behind them the last 2 laps, I didn't realize that I lost brakes. Coming into C1, the pedal just went to the floor. And then after that I had to be very, very careful because there was a very close miss in C1.
Today my car was much faster, and that helped me make up a lot of places. I started 7th, and by lap 3 I managed to get into 3rd. And I had to pass about 4 cars, and it was a lot of fun, It's very tricky because the corners are so quick, and you have to really plan your overtaking over here.
A great cheer went up from the crowd when they saw the mean-looking single-seaters running the MRF 1600s race out of the pits. Race 1 saw Japanese driver Yudai Jinkawa take a great start from pole, with 15-year-old rookie Tarun Reddy and G. Vikas Anand battling behind him for the first 2 laps. Anand got past Reddy in the mid-sector on the 4th lap. Another battle was on behind the top 3, and Advait Deodhar was battling hard with Kizuki Hirota and Masaki Fujimura, at times with little more than a hair's breadth separating the cars. Anand drove brilliantly and closed into Jinkawa and brought in Reddy with him. But they could not pass the experienced Japanese driver, and in the end ran out of laps. Jinkawa was first, Anand second. Reddy was penalized for a jump start and ended up giving Deodhar the 3rd place.
After the second lap, I had gearbox issues. I couldn't slow the car down as much with my gears, and because of that, Vikas passed me. But I managed to pass him back, but then he passed me again, so it was close racing. And then me and Vikas managed to work together, and we managed to catch Yudai. And then in the last lap, I didn't get my opportunity. I tried going past Vikas, but me and him touched, and I had to settle for 3rd this race.
I say for the first 3 laps, we had a pretty intense battle, going side by side into a lot of corners, outbraking well beyond the point. And I have to say, clean driving I think there was good respect between the drivers. You could probably put a paper between the 2 tires at one point.
Race 2 of the MRF 1600s had a reverse grid start and saw Japanese driver Kizuki Hirota on the pole, with Advait Deodhar giving him company in the first line on P2. Vikas Anand started from 4th but had a brilliant start and jumped to 2nd place as the cars came out of the first corner. Deodhar bowed to pressure from behind and saw Reddy pass him on the back straight and moved to 4th. In the front, Anand was making move after move on Hirota, building up the pressure. In the second lap on the main straight, Anand went wide into the first corner and slipstreamed Hirota from the outside, executing a brilliant maneuver to take the lead. Behind him, Reddy's pace saw him pass Hirota and Jinkawa in the next 2 laps and moved to 2nd place. Anand won the race. Reddy was 2nd. Hirota came in 3rd.
First lap, I couldn't get past anyone. In the second lap, I managed to get past Advait, and then pushed to catch the Japanese drivers in front of me. Then in the 4th lap, I got Kizuku, and then the lap after, I managed to pass Yudai. And then after that, I pushed as hard as I could to catch Vikas, but we weren't good enough.
I started from 3rd on the grid. Had a good start. Had my RPMs right, and I took on Advait on the first corner. Then was taking it easy. Didn't want anybody from the back to get me, so I was taking it easy on on Hirota until the fourth corner after the straight. Once I passed that, put full pressure on him. He wasn't able to take it, and I was very quick. I could see it. I was really quick. I'm happy about it. And when I came back onto the main straight, the straight, the big straight, back straight. I was able to take on Hirota, and with a good slipstream. And then I never looked back. It was all. Imagine there was a ghost car in front of me.
Championships have been won, hard fights have been fought, and with that, we come to an end of our National Racing Championships season's coverage. We'll be back with all the action once again next year, and with us, so will you.